Hey, what's going on? It is Tuesday, right after the Nintendo Direct, and this will be the last reaction video from just after the post Nintendo conference. So if you've been watching our content up until now, thanks so much. We really do appreciate it. As always, you can like and subscribe to our channel if you want to hear more from us, especially with our new YouTube initiative coming out. I'm your host, Cameron Abbott, the unsexiest comedian that you know, and the man whose face is built it for radio. And just we're going to be talking reactions from the Nintendo Direct that we had, as well as. But before we get started on that, I realized last night's video didn't have the results from the predictions from Sony. So I'm just going to start this video off by getting those ready, because I know you've just been craving to know what our predictions were. So I correctly predicted Days Gone, God of War, and then I expected more of a Destiny 2 info dump like we got with, say, Far Cry 5 at the Ubisoft press conference. We did not, so I didn't count that as a point. So I got 2, and Chandler predicted that Horizon Zero Dawn story DLC would be there, which it was. Death Stranding would be there, which it was not. And Spider-Man would be there with more information, which it was. So we came out of that with 2 apiece. So now I guess it's just time for us to roll over into the Nintendo Direct. The Nintendo Direct is probably the best conference, content-wise, what was in there, what's coming out. They had stuff that, first off, they lied. There is stuff that was in there that's going to be coming out in 2018, which is good. It's good. It lowered expectations. Nobody was hyping up 2018 possible releases for them. So it was pretty smart for them to do that. That way nobody thought Smash Brothers or any other big IP was going to come out and they could put out what they actually had coming. Things they hit on were a new Kirby game that's very much inspired, I feel, from Kirby Superstar. Either Superstar or All-Star, the SNES title. Looks like they're really incorporating the multiplayer aspect from that game and expanding it to 4 players. It looks really cool. Really, really impressed by that game. Also there was Yoshi. The Yoshi title looks cool. Looks like it's multiplayer as well. If you want to do co-op with a friend, really cool. Got a lot of Yoshi's Woolly World vibes from it, which is pretty legit. I just realized, if you're wondering why I'm wearing an Irrational Passion shirt, it's just because I was on their podcast for their Nintendo reactions. I just realized I should probably mention that. You can go to youtube.com/irrationalpassions and check that out. I'm going to be reiterating a few things, and also not focusing so much on new, like what's post Nintendo Direct information that's launched, so, and leaked out. I do want to talk about the 3 big hitters. Also Zelda DLC was there, which we already knew was coming. But I want to talk about the 3 big hitters that I saw coming out of this. 2 of which are coming out this year, and 1 of which is coming out next year, supposedly. No real date attached to it, just a generic year. Let's talk about that one first, the 2018 Metroid Prime 4. Really excited about this. Metroid Prime series is phenomenal. Totally said Metroid's not coming this year. I said it. I'm like, they're not going to do Metroid. Metroid doesn't sell enough for them to do it. That franchise is going to be coming back probably in the future in a 3DS capacity, is what my thought was. I was wrong. I apologize. I got up early this morning to take care of things before the conference. So yeah, I mean, Metroid Prime 4 sounds awesome. A little bit of news. It looks like an internal leak happened where they've announced that... sorry, it's not been announced, but the leak states that it's going to be developed in-house in the Kyoto Nintendo studio. And then there's also some minor support coming from Nintendo Europe. So with the development of that game, it's not going to be in Retro's hands, which... I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think that because the Kyoto team is very much a legacy Nintendo team, they definitely have the quality of people behind it to put out a good game. So I'm very optimistic about that. Let's go ahead and move on to the last 2. I'm about to yawn again. Oh, my apologies. Excuse me. So moving on to the 2 other big hitters that I saw from coming out of this. One was Xenoblade Chronicles 2. At the Switch announcement, they had a post, like they had art for it with no actual footage. This time they showed in-game cutscenes, in-game like just movements and battle a little bit. So we saw that this game's actually pretty far along, and I think it definitely can hit a 2017 launch date for it. Very excited about that. But let's talk about the biggest hitter. Let's talk about the big dick swinging Mario Bros. Super Mario Odyssey. What an amazing looking game. This game has me so hyped and wanting to Switch so badly. And I'm really excited that it's coming out the day it is. It's also coming out the same day as Wolfenstein New Colossus and Assassin's Creed Origins. So, to Ubisoft and Machine Games, my apologies because you're about to get spanked when it comes to the sales of this game. Super Mario Odyssey is going to be sold on every single Nintendo Switch. Almost all of them anyway. And I'm looking forward to it. The game it has vibes of like the best of Mario Sunshine and the best of Mario 64. And also some new really cool ideas. The hat mechanic is an awesome idea. And we saw from the trailer that you can actually possess other things with the power of the hat. So you knock off their hat, and then you throw your hat on it, and then you possess it. And it can be anything from a Bullet Bill to a sombrero guy, I guess. It's very cool, very legit, very exciting. Super excited for this game to come out in October. This fall is stacking up. 2017 continues to be the year of some really just amazing games. I think my game of the year is still locked in at this point. However, I am looking at my list now, and it's so agonizing to think. I apologize. That'll be the last one, I swear. It's going to be agonizing deciding the top 10 games of the year, because this has been a year of standout, stellar games. And it's going to be a year where a lot of people get special mentions. And it's not because their games are bad and couldn't make it to the top 10. It's because there's that many damn good games. Good games are good games, and they're damn good games. Period. Looking forward to more out of this. Makes me need that Switch a lot sooner than I thought. But we will go ahead and see where we go from here on that. But this is it for the Nintendo Direct reaction. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Cameron Abbott, the unsexiest comedian that you know, and the man whose face is built for radio. You can find me at Twitter, at unsexiestcomedy, as well as Knotty Gamers. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.com/Knotty Gamers, at Knotty Gamers across pretty much all the other platforms, including Twitter and Instagram. And you can go to knottygamers.com for just links to everything as well. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of our videos, you can go ahead and check out our channel. There's not a lot there yet. However, we are pushing a new YouTube initiative this summer. So if you want to hit the subscribe button, you will be notified when we start rolling out the new initiative. Just actually last night got some stuff back for it, and it's looking really great. So our first product that we're launching with that looks phenomenal, and we're really excited to put that out there. So it might be worth it, hey, just to go ahead and click that subscribe button, see what comes next. But in the meanwhile, it's been an amazing experience to cover E3 for you all, and I hope you take care and have a great rest of your day and a great rest of your E3 week. And as always, stay complicated out there.